Hello, everybody. It's a me, Mocs, and here I am on a Monday afternoon. Very strange for me, I know. Typically, I don't do things on Monday, and there's a reason for it. I typically have to work on this day, but due to some weird scheduling for this month, I actually ended up having the day off, and I wanted to draw just to try and get caught up on some things that I've been needing to work on in the background. And I decided, you know what, why not stream it while I'm doing this? Give people the opportunity to see what I'm up to and stuff like that. And it seems like people seem to enjoy watching me doodle. So that's what I'm going to do. So give me just a second. Let me give you guys your voices, because I know how much you love a reader. And then I'm going to come over here. Going to turn on some music. Let's see here. Oops. Instead, I closed my music. No! Music's dead. Let's get that found again. Let's see here. Can't make my own. Don't know how to make music. Chill music. That sounds nice. That seems like something that'll be good for this. Let's see how it sounds. Sure. Sure, if that works for me. Alright, live scene. Woo, transition. Alright, so last week, Snu and I were doing some River City Girls on the stream, and it was a goddamn blast. I like that game. I enjoy River City Rampage, and I just kind of enjoy beat 'em ups in general. But it was a very last second thing, if I'm being honest. So I never really got the opportunity to like properly plan and prepare for it. Sorry, pen felt weird, but no, it's exactly what it should be. Just change it to a lighter color. I don't know, seems off to me. Yeah, okay, that's better. I just needed to find a lighter color. Alright. So, as you can see here, I've put a little bit more thought into this than what I normally do for this. I don't label my layers or anything, much to some people's chagrin. But so, because I play Masako in it for the thing that Snu and I are doing, got a Masako pose that I found that I thought I liked a lot, and because Snu found out that one of the moves they could unlock was goddamn ability to dab, and they spam the shit out of it because they like it so much. Figured I'd just give them their dabbing pose. It's more like this. There we go. Doesn't really need to be perfect right now. I'm just trying to get like the form of what I'm doing. This one is going to be the one I'm more worried about, because like it's a weird pose. It's a very strange pose. It was even worse. I'm deciding to give this pose to a very detailed sort of character, technically speaking. Because Snu's avatar has a lot of details. Like, naturally, like, they're a furry and stuff like that, so they tend to have a lot of details on them. Let's move this up a bit. Because, yeah, they should be about, like, right here-ish. Yeah. What the hell is that on the side there? Did I clip off some part of myself? I did. Ah, shit. Ah, I see where that happened. Whoops. That'll work. Okay. So let's see here. Just kind of getting an idea for the pose. So, like, their hip is, like, right here. So, like, I got a leg going like this. Goddamn, like, this pose is weird. This pose is absolutely weird. Let's try this again. Let's just try that again. Sometimes when you're doing something, it doesn't work out the first time you go for it. Let's take a better look, actually, at this. You know what I could do? I could do this on a small scale and blow it up, since it doesn't really matter If it looks terrible for this is just a sketch layer. So, let's see here. So they got the head here. And their face is like this. Okay. Then they've got their elbow over here. The connecting hand over here. As they're doing their dab. You know. There's the dab. And they got their arm over that. Okay. Doesn't really matter for that. Then their body is going this way. And like their legs are over here. They have their arms going up this way. See, this is already looking a whole lot better. Just kind of. Yeah, it's already looking a whole lot better. And so then they've got their leg technically starting over here as if they're bending forward. And then they're putting their weight on this leg in this way. Something I find interesting is that while they're doing this, they're technically twisting their leg to do like a very extreme dab. Alright, and from what I remember, they got a foot that's over here kind of doing like this thing. Okay, cool. Let's make it bigger. Yeah, that works. That works pretty good. Okay, cool. So I've got my base set up over here for these things. Let's merge them. Create a new thing. Lower the opacity. And now we actually start drawing details and stuff like that. Boom. Sketch. Done.
Stopping in to say hello from work. Hope stream is good.
Hope stream will be good too. Thank you for stopping in and checking in. It's kind of a very, very impromptu thing. Let's see here. Looking at the pose. Now, I'll admit, with this particular one, somebody, the picture I found is somebody who did one of those pixel art things of the little orb things. I don't quite remember what the hell they're called. Really cool stuff. Kind of wanted to get some of this stuff myself eventually in my life. So, let's see here. So, we have... Oh, I'm still on that layer. Oops. Note to everybody who starts drawing, pay attention to what layer you're on. You will save yourself a lot of headaches if you can do that. So many headaches. Okay. And it's okay if this still doesn't look quite good. I'm not done with this layer. Like, this is not going to be like the final layer. Sometimes I do only 2-layer drawings. Not trying to toot my own horn here. Right now I'm just kind of building like what I'm looking for in this, you know? You know what? This might be better to actually do on the layer underneath it. Let's get rid of this for now. Actually, just to make sure there's nothing left. Let's build this back up. Let's get this color back. Okay. And let's blow the shit out of our references. It's gonna look awful, but it's okay. Apply. I'm gonna put it up here for now because we don't need to see that one for now. This is the one I'm working on. Technically speaking, I should be using this for all of this. At least that's what its intended purpose is, but I don't do that for no good reason. So we got this eye over here, this eye over here. The head, that's going to be my head, so I don't need to copy that in its entirety. Okay, cool. Alright, let's build on this. Yeah. Alright, so she's got one fist over here that's going like this, where it's all scrunched down, and then she's got one that's going to wrap around because she's doing that badass pose of, I'm gonna go whoop your ass. Alright. And then as we can see from here, she has like a dress shirt. And then we can see probably the straps of the backpack over here. So we got that going on. Collar over here. And then we have a tie. It's a really strange tie. Like, it's a tiny tie, but it's a thick tie. All right. And we can see that there are buttons here. Okay. Then she's got shorts, I think these are? Yeah, they look like shorts. Okay. And they look like they're bigger towards the bottom of the legs than they are actually towards like the top. So we've got like weird basketball short things going on. Alright, alright. Alright. Then we got our sneakers. Let's take a look over here for what we can. Yeah. Let's see here. Just kind of taking a peek. It's going to be hard to really discern a lot of things from this, considering my base that I'm looking at, my reference is, pixel art. And that's not necessarily the easiest thing to translate to an actual, like, drawing. But we're going to do our best. Because that's all we can do. Is our best. Gosh, she's got like twig legs. Alright. So we got that part done. Cool. Again, this is just like sketching and stuff like that. I'm not looking to get like the full thing. I think I made these too big, actually, looking at it. Again, that's okay. We're still sketching stuff out. We're just getting ideas. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oops. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit better. Now we can see the absolute territory. I guess that's what that's called. Truth be told, I hadn't even heard that term in my life until I actually heard Kineshcore. Then I found out about what the fuck that is. And personally, I don't necessarily see the appeal of the absolute territory, but, to each their own. I ain't gonna judge you for what you're into. It ain't my business. I don't think it's anybody's business but your own. Alright, now we can see the heart backpack that she carries sticking out here. So we'll get that sketched up. Is there anything else I can think of that I really need here besides adding my own details of, like, myself? Maybe trying to get more of the face, since having, like, the base head sketch, that would be nice. Hey guys, remember when I said that you should make sure you're drawing on the right layer? Guess who wasn't drawing on the right layer? It was me. Folly's a man. Good news. I can do this. Paste it as its own thing and merge it down. Boom. Boom. Oh, little mistakes like this. Alright. So then, looking at the face. got this big, like, haha. Yeah. Yeah, he's got the, like, psycho grin. Cool. Let's add some quick things just to make it me. To anyone curious, this is definitely not the first time my avatar's ever been in drag. God, I've been in, like, I was dressed up as Jill for that one thing, and then Ripley. Though Ripley was wearing, like, a unisex thing, so who cares here? So this will be, like, the third instance of Mocs being cross-dressed. Technically, I guess the avatar's name is Thumb, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so now I've got my base ready for the actual, like, lining. Let's work on Snoo. Boy, howdy, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so they got their head, like, full on in their elbow, I'm noticing now. So, this head might need to be moved a little bit. We can also probably move the reference layer a bit more. A bit closer. Yeah. Okay, again, let's make sure we're doing this on the right layer. Okay. And let's get a look-see over here. So she's got like a, what is it, a varsity jacket on? It's got puffy arms. So it goes up a bit. And you can see that it's swinging outwards over here. It's actually swinging out quite a bit. I'll give it more of like a pull feel. Get the little sleeve part of it. Okay. Her hands are doing the dab. I'm not too upset about that. That actually looks fairly good on its own. Now this is something that Snoo themselves would probably never get caught wearing, is a skirt. So let's get this fixed and adjusted here. I don't know, I think Snoo probably would look good in a skirt, but Snoo would never wear a skirt. Never in their life. Absolutely never. Unless there was some kind of joke they were trying to make with it, you know, some kind of like meme that they felt like they had to absolutely do. Or if they lost a bet. I bet if they lost a bet, they would absolutely do it. Like, Snoo has very much so got the tomboy thing going on. Then again, you know, trans, so absolutely doesn't want to wear, like, girly clothing or anything like that. They want to dress like how they want to dress, and they want to be the person they want to be. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. I see that we have a problem with this foot here, though. So, yeah. Should end up looking something a little more like, I guess, this. Don't worry about how it looks right now. I'm just kind of trying to get it out. There we go. Now, both these characters I'm noticing have, like, really long socks. Like, my goodness. My goddamn goodness. Alright. Now it's gonna get lost over here, so I'm just gonna try and remember that her legs are covered in fucking bandages for whatever reason. Probably in the same reason of, like, Snoo themselves, tomboy, you know? Which is fun. Absolutely fun. Okay, cool. Because of the pose we're doing, so we could probably do this. Alright, that looked a little better. This one's not as difficult as the other one. For whatever reason, it's the more dynamic pose, and yet it was far simpler to do. Alright, now let's get Snoo's features on here. We're not going to be able to see a whole lot just because of the nature of the pose. But we can at least get things started. Okay, cool, cool. So, reference pose. Let's pull back, shrink down. If this ends up getting, like, lost quality or something like that, that's fine. These ultimately don't matter in the end. We're going to get rid of them once it's all said and done. From here, we're going to add a new layer. Lower the opacity of this layer. I feel a whole lot more confident going into this. Okay, sketch layer, now done. About 25 minutes into it. Not bad. Alright. Ferocious eyes. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Alright, let's add some details on the eyes here. Yeah. Thicken the outlines over there. Makes it look a little better. Oh, Jesus. It kind of looks like I got, like, eyeliner and stuff like that on. I guess if I'm going for that, I might as well go all out, you know? Don't half-ass it. If you're gonna do it, you might as well go all the way. I say as I'm talking about my character cross-dressing. Let's see here. What are things that I can fill this emptiness, quiet moments with? Since I am just kind of rambling as I'm doing this. Which may I just say, drawing and talking at the same time, very difficult. I'm sure there are some people who find it incredibly easy, and some people who, like, that's the only way they can do it. In fact, one of my best friends, Chance, he can only draw, at least I remember this being the problem in college, that he could only draw while he was doing it with somebody else. So he would constantly, like, well, I was basically, like, living at his house during college. That was an entire, like, ball of wax in its own thing. But whenever I was over there, the two of us would just, like, pull out sketchbooks and stuff like that and start drawing stuff in the living room. And that was basically so that he could do what he wanted to do. Not something that I really have a problem with. I just kind of do my own stuff whenever I feel like it. But, you know, everybody's got their own niche. Everybody's got their own problems and stuff like that. That looks a little intense, but it should be alright. Taking a look here. Can't really see definition on the teeth, per se. Got some lines for teeth. Just for the sake of having it, really. Okay. And so now we've got the start of this. Been drawing a lot of colored shirts lately. Like, a lot of colored shirts lately. My Yu Narukami drawing for Persona 4 had a colored shirt. She has a colored shirt. So, that's going to be going on me. Over here. You know what I should do? I should focus on the hands in the front here. Since they're going to be the things that have the attention. It's going to be tricky. It's an awkward hand pose. I wonder if I could find a reference that's better for it. It's like the fist in hand gesture. Wow, what do you know? People have been looking up this gesture for a while. I'll be damned. Hey, that kind of looks like what I'm looking for. So let's give that a go. So we got the hand over here. And this hand's technically going to be on top. Alright. So I guess technically it'd be like that, and we'll get rid of this, I think. I'm kind of going flying by the seat of my pants here. You're going to hear a lot of ums and uffs and just me trying to get this figured out. It's one of the fun things about doing stuff like this is it makes you come out of your comfort zone. You really, really got to think about what you're doing. And I don't draw necessarily a wide variety of things per se. I kind of stick to my own little comfort zone for stuff. So breaking out of that comes up a lot when it comes to doing a lot of these like stream drawings and things. I feel like they look too small and the hand looks too big. You know? Then again, like I think hands are some of the hardest things to draw because they look so strange. You know? Now let's see here. We got this hand. Right, let's see here. Oh, this is looking not so great. It's looking rough. But it's a complicated pose for hands. Turns out I'm the one who has the hard pose, and I'm just putting my hand, my fist in my hand. That's all I'm doing. But, you know, this is how you get better. Just trying it. And ultimately, I don't necessarily mind if it doesn't look the greatest. Because with practice, it'll look better. You know, it'll come out better the more I do stuff like this. The more I practice it, the more I fumble around. Anybody who's ever drawn never necessarily started out making the things they wanted to. And if you did, holy shit, that's incredible. You are some kind of fucking virtuoso at this shit. You know? Prodigies exist. Prodigies are real. They're a very, very, very real thing. I am not one of those. I'm not a prodigy. I would say that this is built entirely from a defiant will, from being unable to draw what I wanted to for years, and just kind of hanging out with people who are incredibly gifted and talented artists. Like, no joke, every single person I goddamn hung out with in high school was such a phenomenal artist. And I really worked my ass off just to be able to do anything that I felt was even remotely close to what they were doing. Nice, nice, nice. Gonna make this a little thicker, because it looks like the straps on this are actually relatively big. God, I haven't worn like an actual like backpack in years thinking about it. Well, I don't go to school anymore, so it's not really something that I have to worry about. In fact, even when I was in high school and college, I didn't even really wear a backpack per se. I really like messenger bags, even though they're like super bad for your back and stuff. But god damn it, I just love the style. And I never had a I never had a locker for any place that I went to school at. I think maybe freshman year in high school I had a locker. And so there was a lot of, like, you know, alternate classes and stuff like that. And you gotta bring all your textbooks and things. So what I'd do is I would just keep all of my textbooks and everything that I ever felt I needed inside of my messenger bag. So I basically carried, like, a 30 to 40 pound brick everywhere I went. And oh my god, that was such a stupid thing. I don't know what I was thinking. And I have definitely caused myself problems for the future for doing it. God damn it, younger me. But here I am. Drawing, making things, being frustrated at the left hand, but I am just going to accept it for what it is. That's all part of the process, you see. There are no details on this. There are no details. There's no, like connector, no belt or anything. You just kind of slide these shorts up, huh? Alright. Just kind of following some lines I see. Doesn't look terribly bad. Just trying to get something that looks just a little bit more fluid, if that makes sense. A lot more comfortable to wear, not as restrictive. That looks bad. There we go. Hey, there we go. I'm okay with this. Not okay with that. Damn lines. But that's how it works sometimes. Got some interesting lines here. Okay. Now on to ye old absolute territory. My thighs. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, I heard that. It would appear that whoever is singing in the song I'm listening to just said the naughty F word. Ooh. Mm-hmm. What kind of music am I listening to? Chill music is what the playlist said. Okay. So I don't know if I necessarily want to make these stripes that I see here on the lines, because they look like they're created only with a color into it, so I don't think I need to do that. Especially since, looking over here, the only thing, like, details I need for the socks are, like, the legs themselves. Now for the shoes, of which I am awful at. Have your confidence. Have your confidence. Say you know what you're doing, and just fake it till you make it. Just say what you know what you're doing.
It's Scap 12 Paisley Pumpkin. 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 It's Scap 12 Paisley Pumpkin.
Hey!
Tomb Raid, Tomb Raid, Tomb Raid.
What's
Hi,
up?
Mocs.
How's it going, guys? I'm drawing stuff. I'm drawing myself in drag over here for River City Girls. Very fun beat 'em up if you've never played it. Like, very fun beat 'em up. I'm going to be drawing myself over here as this girl, the punchy one, and I'm drawing girlfriend as this one, doing their dab, because apparently the character gets a super dab that makes a giant bass boosted noise and launches the enemies all that are in vicinity of them across the screen. It's amazing. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. And I'm trying to draw shoes. Trying to draw these shoes. Which, I'm not necessarily the best at drawing shoes, but I can give it my all. So what have you guys been up to? Having fun and enjoying a nice Monday afternoon, I would hope. God, I feel like these shoes, like, they don't have any, like... They don't have shoestrings or anything. These would just fall off. How the hell are you gonna whip ass in shoes that are, like, at danger of flying off from just a simple, like, walk? I don't understand. I don't understand ladies' clothes. I really don't. I don't understand these things of fake pockets. I don't understand these things of thigh highs. Like, I found out that apparently, like, long socks and stuff like that, you gotta wear glue.
Fancy.
You gotta have glue.
And playing Valorant, so wanted to send my chat over to chill stream.
Oh yeah, no worries. How is that going? Getting all the kills? Knee looked a little off. Whoa. There we go. I can feel it. I can feel the thing of my brain is telling me, go fast! Make the art fast! I was like, but that's where you lose quality. Speed versus quality.
Kinda, I guess, and yet woman's clothing is confusing.
It's weird as hell. It's weird as hell. Since I'm already drawing myself in drag, I can tell you full well that I've only done... Like, I've only worn a dress once in my life, and I did it technically for a student film some of my friends needed to do in high school. They were so goddamn excited to put me in a dress. It's ridiculous. Like, they had been talking about it for, no joke, years. Years they've been wanting to put me in that damn thing. And then they finally came to school one day after getting me out of class so I could do the filming with them. And this held it so proudly. And I swear, they were more happy to just, like, parade my embarrassed ass around the school in that dress than they were to actually film the goddamn thing they got me out of class for in the first place. I feel like I need something else here, because I got, like, crazy hair. Yeah, there we go. Slight little addition. Cool. Now we can go to the dabbing one. Alright, new layer. I should name these layers. Sketchy. Mocs line. New line. Boop. Okay. Let's increase the opacity a little bit so I can see a little more of what I'm doing over here. I have full faith that this is going to be a little easier to do because, like, sketching it out was easier to do. Alright. Since we're doing her now, let's get a focus at her. The varsity jacket. Those things are comfortable. That was the kind of thing that, like, my dad wore all the time. Like, he had been out of school for a long time, of course. I mean, he's father. But he always wore one of these things. He still does to this day, I assume. I haven't seen him in a while. He lives in California, so it's a little tricky. I'm on a different side of the country, kind of. Yeah. New problem I suddenly have over here. Because Snoo is a wolf. Snoo is...
I would love a variety jacket, but we don't have them in the UK.
Don't have them in UK? Oh, that sucks. You have to, like, get that exported, and that can't be cheap. They are very comfortable, though. I can tell you that from my own experience. God. What do you do for a wolf's hand? They got paws. They got beans. They got their beans. Why am I going this far for this kind of thing? I don't know. Because Snoo's worth it.
Varsity asterisk and yeah probably. All the beans.
All the beans. Give them their bean pads. As doggies do. Alright. Gonna slightly threaten Snoo when she gets home after work. Just tell her that because I made this really nice drawing I did of them, I'm gonna steal their beans. It's gonna be the price that they pay. Welcome home. I'm sorry you had a long day over working at customer service. Give me your beans. Should the eyes be open or closed? If one is doing a super dab, do you have your eyes open or do you have your eyes closed? At the current moment, I'm just going to do this because I can change it however I want to later. What am I doing here? Snoo's avatar has these, like, again, like, almost bean-like eyebrows.
I'm pretty sure it's closed.
Eyes closed? Got it. There we go. That looks right. Big poofy arms. Fun thing to really help with anybody who's starting out as an artist. Being confident in just drawing long stroked lines helps a lot. Like when I started out, I would do things like this for making anything. Because I wanted to make sure that I was getting like the best thing for when I was making anything. But watching some things online from people who did it as a profession, they're like, yeah, go ahead and just go like this. Alright, the line looks clean, the line looks straight, and you can get a lot done with just a quick line. I was like, no! You can't do that! That's cheating! That's illegal! And well, now here I am doing that very same thing. Just goes to show you. Cheat. Do it. It's okay. Now, we're fixing that finger. That finger looked a little foul. And as funny as it would be, I don't think we should give Snoo dick fingers. Not today, anyways. Maybe in the future. Gotta have the beans. Their little claws. There, you can see the pad right there. There's a secret bean right here. Bean. This is right there. But don't tell nobody. That's the secret bean. Alright. There we go. Jacket goes like that. So yeah, it's got these little bottom parts, similar to what's going on right here. Let's get that going. Heck yeah. Yeah. No. There we go. The lines. The lines. If you want to know something funny, while I'm doing a lot of these quick deletions of the lines I'm making, people who do animations get it a whole lot worse than I do. Because, like, my stuff is quick and easy. Their lines ends up being some of the jankiest things that you will have ever seen in your life. Intentionally, because that's just how you gotta do animations and stuff like that. And so, anytime an animator is, like, doing their own stream of, like, how they're doing it or showing, like, how they do their process, there's often a time where they're just gonna be like, nope. 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 Especially back when Flash was like the big thing. God rest, rip Flash. Rip Flash. those lines got corrected. Like, I have a minor correction up here, but it would be like you would draw a line like this, and then it would go, oh, you wanted to do a straight line, right? I was like, no, that's not what I wanted. Program, don't autocorrect it for me. Alright, back into the next bit. So, we have furry legs, because they are a wolf. But they also have band-aids. And this seems like a mistake. Putting band-aids on fur. But Snoo is a self-proclaimed smooth brain. So I believe that they put band-aids on their fur. Gonna be a hell of a time getting these things off. Alright. Now, unlike these socks over here, where there's like the green with the white stripes, these ones are actually lined. So, doing that's going to be fine. Oh, hey, look, she has goddamn laces. Her shoes aren't coming off anytime soon. Then again, they look really loose. Whoa. Broke the foot there for a second. Shh. Don't tell her. Don't tell her what we did to the foot. It's okay. We can fix this. Whoop. There we go. There we go. That's looking a whole lot better. Heck yeah. Oop. The sock line, it was breaking off the sock. Wanted to be free. Alright. Now, because the pose over here has them doing it like this, we can see that this one goes up high. So their knee is about right here. So it's going to be something like this. Oop. Yeah, there we go. Yeah! Let's see here. Ah, damn, I was kind of hoping that we were going to have like a shoe pointed forward kind of thing going on there. But alas, did not luck out like that. There, we got shoes. We got them shoesies. We got the fur legs. We gotta erase the evidence. Hide the fact that we've revealed their secret. There are no beans here. They're not real. Okay. And so with that, we're going to remove the sketch lines. Not the baseline. Oopsies. Okay. And now we're going to do a quick run through. We're turning off this one actually for now. And we are going to basically go fix some holes. Gaps in the line art. Because what I'm going to do next is super art cheating. And it's one of those tricks that, I don't know, doctors hate or something. You see those ads for on scam websites and stuff. But it requires there to be no line breaks for me to do this. Here we go, here we go. It's looking good, looking good. Yeah, no. There we go. That's fixed. A lot of problems with these legs, but we were going being willy-nilly with it, so it's all good. Cool. Those borders are clean. Those borders are clean. Let's fill this in because... Is that a gap? No, that's not a gap. Okay. Okay, so Snoo's good. Next up is me. How many How many line holes do I got? Yeah, notoriously, whenever I draw my own hair, it gets like that. There's always these things, but like my practice for drawing hair is really just go fucking crazy with it. It's like, oh yeah, I've got a head here. What a strange head. Let's go make the hair. Beautiful. Yeah, just let the pen go nuts while I'm making this. Alright, alright. Put that over there, put that over there. There's
Fluffy
right
hair.
there. Very fluffy hair. Absolutely fluffy hair. The cool thing is on a side note, the nice thing about doing that is that it makes drawing hair details very easy. Like let's say we're drawing bangs, so we got like a quick thing of bangs here, like really fast thing of bangs, you know? If I want to go through and make it more detailed, it's actually fairly easy because I can just simply go, okay. Very easy to make very detailed hairlines with that. It's pretty cool. Honest to God, doing most art is just finding ways to cheat the system. Anywho, back to cheating. That's what we do. There's a weird line there. We got some gaps in the feety. Have to fix that. That looks good, that looks good. Yeah, yes. Okay, so I think we're good here now. Hide the reference things. Get this up. We'll start with me. So watch this. I missed a line. See, this is why I needed to make sure that this was working, or that I had all the holes, because I'm going to do a clipping layer. Yeah, that looks good. So we're going to create a new layer, put it underneath the line layer, inverse the selection, and on this new layer, we're going to color it a color that I'm not going to use. Well, at least not that I'm going to use a whole lot. I'm going to use this disgusting, like, pea green. La 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 la. Cool. I am green now. Yes. Now, if I make a new layer above that one, hit this clipping button, I've now made it so that I can't color outside of the lines. For real. It's like, oh, okay, let's do a straw over here. Oh, I can't do that. It won't let me. Fantastic. Little cheat. Okay. So let's pull open some colors for the head. I don't really have a whole lot going on for this one, but I've got enough. Let's see here. This picture. There we go. And let's decrease this. Now, I have to decide if I want to put any texture or something like that on the brush. I'm just going to go with the same thing I was doing for this. God, this little trick makes doing this so much easier. And there is a slight problem with doing that, but it's easy to fix. Basically, all this green still exists underneath the lines because of the way that I did it. And I can't quite color those spots in very well because of the coloring on the canvas versus the layer. So if I was to, say, turn off let's say, this for a second, or no, what is it? Yeah, you can see that there's some weird greenness still in spots that they're supposed to be brown. An easy way of fixing that is just once I'm all said and done, just changing the entire color of the layer there, and that will fix it. Now, as you can see here, I got the purple on my face. Really messy with the great jelly sandwiches. Always getting that all over. Very messy. Very messy process. Oh man, it even got into my shirt. Oh, how dare I. Alright. Now, contrary to popular belief, there is actually skin color here. I just really liked the contrast of the white and the purple. The Mike and the Ike, if you would. Is that too skin-like? Strange questions, I know. But they're the fun things that you get to ask yourself while you're drawing things. Does this look too much like skin? It works enough. Quick question, Mocs. Hello, voice in my head. How can I help you? Why are your lines blue? Shouldn't they be, like, black or something? Well, in most cases, you're correct. And they will be at the end of this. But I like to use a strong color for the lines. Not only because I think they look nicer for, like, the sketching and things like that, but they make it so that the colors and stuff like that that I put into it stand out more while I'm drawing, so they don't get lost. Because let's see you try to fill in this black box with extra black while you have black lines going through it. It becomes a mess. So the blue stands out so I don't lose it and so I don't accidentally start venturing into other spots. Oh man, I even got some of this in my eye. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Alright, cool. Another fun artsy trick. White isn't real. It's not real. I could color the shirt white and it would look okay. I have found that using a very light shade of blue oftentimes ends up looking whiter than white. It doesn't right now, but just trust me on this. Unless I'm using the wrong shade. I was using the wrong shade. Okay. Just trust me on this. I know what I'm doing. I'm what you call a Mocs. What does that have to do with art? Don't worry about it. I've been saying that sentence a lot. Don't worry about it. It's really fun going on like tangents about random things and random lunacy. And people being like, but why is that? Well, don't worry about it. It's fine. It works.
Oh, Mocs?
Yes? Voice in my head again?
Couldn't you use, like, the paint bucket tool and just fill in all of this in, like, 5 seconds?
I could.
Well, why don't you?
Honestly, because I forget about it. I think nothing of the paint bucket tool. I think it's not real sometimes, and I forget to utilize it, and that's my own little fault there. Use your tools. Use your tools that are available to you. They're often there to save you many headaches. Alright, we got one purple hand. First order of purple. What in the heck is this song? What am I listening to? One normal hand. Seriously, what the fuck is this song? Let's do the collars of the sleeve. Or, I guess it's a cuff, technically speaking. Alright. Let's put this back in here, because I'm going to need the colors for these guys' clothing. It's pink! Which looks actually fairly good with the blue lines, if I'm being honest. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the 90s cups, you know? The ones with like the blue and like purple streak on it. It's a good color blend, honestly. Shy Guy, who is a member of the group that I'm a part of, that Helps me stream, and he's a good buddy of mine. Technically, he's also my roommate, but don't tell him that. He has an obsession with those cups. He wants to find them. He wants to own that design. He wants to, like, make everything that I feel. And should he ever get his wish, we'd have to live in, like, 90s aesthetics with none of the 90s fun flair. Fate. Worse than... I don't know. Something. It's definitely worse than something. Alright, let's get that. Sort of magenta red. For the sick red tie I'm wearing. Think about it. Why do characters in games all, like, wear red ties? Like, it's almost always a red tie. If it's a protagonist, anyways. If it's an antagonist, it's usually a black tie. Food for thought. I remembered the paint bucket tool exists. And I have some corrections I'll have to make. But it's really little when it comes down to, like, the amount of time this would have taken otherwise. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no, I got a purple leggy. Shh. It's okay, it's fine. It's so weird. A while back, when I was playing a game called Devil Daggers, I decided to do my own art for that one as well. And the character that you're playing in that is, in fact, naked, technically. They don't really have a body, you just kind of see their hand, but it's presumed that they're basically just standing there naked, because that's just kind of like the theme of the game. God damn it. Just do this again. Jeez, Mocs. Jeez. And I'm starting to see why I'm having the problem with the paint bucket tool that I am with this. I just noticed that it has an expand level of 3, so it expands 3 pixels wherever you put it into. That's what that means. Oops. Alright. Drag. Pank juice. That's not Pank. You said Pank. I did. But don't worry about it. We're not done with this yet. We're just getting started. It's all about layers. Layers! Alright, on to this one. Oh, there we go. And we have me, base sketched. Hooray! Now on to the Snoop. Just gonna turn all that off. Get Snoo back. We're gonna do the same thing that we did for me. Oh no! We missed a spot on their head somewhere. Where is it? Where is the hole? Where is the hole? Oh, there it is. It's this tiny little bit right here. Almost naked to the human eye. Dang it. Dadgummit. There we go, that looks better. Alright, select inverse. I like to use green for this. I don't really use a whole lot of green when I'm doing a lot of drawing. Plus, you know, green screening is kind of what we're doing in a way. Robust green screening. Alright, now, I don't think I have any readable art available of Snoo on hand. But I know their colors kind of. They got the orange fur. But I think it's only on their ears and stuff like this. Jeez, I wish I had a reference. Oh no! Quickly to the internet. Because Snoo's an artist. Could find quick things of Snoo Wolf. That works. Aha! I was right. Okay, so they have that. And I can just reference their own colors through this. We be cheating again today. Alright. There we go, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. It's looking a little messy there. Don't worry, it's fine. It's part of the process. It's all part of the process. Have faith. There we go, there we go. That's looking like the snoo we all know. Love is debatable, though. And they got orange hands from the looks of it. But they definitely have black beans. Black beans. I don't know. Black nails? White nails? Black nails? I'm gonna say black nails. The beans! Groove into this song. Sounds like something you hear in like a montage or something. Went a little overboard there. I gotta correct. Fix the mistakes, but we can do that. Sorry. Right. We could get all Bob Ross on this and be like, they're not mistakes, they're happy accidents. Oh no! We forgot Snoo's tail. Snoo's tail. Uh-oh. We're in a predicament. We can redraw this really quick with a tail. Or we could just ignore it and call it a day. Can you guess what I chose? There. That'll be fine. And the problem has been fixed.
I am going to lurk, just super late here, but I want to see how the drawings turns out.
Yeah, no worries. Absolutely. I appreciate it. Besides, it's the end result that really matters, right? New problem. We don't get to see Snoo's legs, but I'm going to assume, similar to like the arms and stuff like that, that it's like white fur in these areas with some strange orange accents. And if I'm wrong, well, I don't have anything else to reference, so this is the best I got. Cool, 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 cool. Give them orange layer. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Sorry, the lyrics of this song. Alright, this is back. Ah, I just realized that I think her name is Kyoko. Yeah, Kyoko. Also has the orange hair. She's kind of like a match made in heaven. Alright. It's like, It's the same color pretty much as her fur. How about that? Or his fur, I should say. Oops, my bad. I've been referring to them as a her this whole time, haven't I? Ow.
Oops.
My bad. I'm bad about it. I'm trying to get better. It's very easy to forget. It's very, very easy to forget. Aww. I thought that was a cute line in that song. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Black with a white stripe. Have I given myself enough room to do this? I don't think I have, but I don't care. We're gonna make it work one way or another. We're gonna make it work even if it kills me. Let's hope it doesn't. That'd be really awkward. Local streamer dies on stream trying to make art. What a headline that would be. Imagine, like, this is the last piece I ever make. That'd be something. Like, that sounds depressing. I think it's hilarious. This is reminding me, I made a mistake on the last one. I forgot to draw the stripes, I think, on those socks. Ah! Lost control of the camera. Cool, cool, cool. Let's fix that. That looks a little rough. Yeah, that looks a little better. Okay. Oh, it's blue. I guess it would be, wouldn't it? Let's paint bucket this one. Let's lower that expand to 1. That looks better. There we go, there we go, there we go. And they got white shirt, but as I said before, I like using that little blue. Paint bucket tool. Good. Skirt is like a black, as most of these tend to be, actually, when I think about it. Alright, I'm noticing that there are some other details on here that I haven't made yet. But I can make them real fast. Very easy on this particular set. Just like that. Hooray. Alright, on to the socks. Well, I guess... No, yeah, it is just the socks now, huh? Wow. Look at that. Look at where we are. We're already getting close to being done with this thing. Kind of. Kind of. There's another layer to this I have to do. I've been forcing myself to do shading lately. Like actually sitting down and being like, I'm not going to be consider this drawing done until I shade it. So we're going to have to definitely work on that. Pink Band-Aid. Well, it's just like this normal color of a Band-Aid. Cool. They're blue shoes. With the white soles. Which makes sense. Move it down. Get the white. It is like white. Well, it's not like white, but it's white. There is whiter than white. It's called titanium white. Though, is titanium white the white that we all think of as white, or is it the white that we want to think about as white, as being the whitest white that is the white? I don't know. All I know is it's like Bob Ross's favorite white. He uses it for his paintings. Should I make the... Nah, I don't care enough for that one. Okay. So, we'll put this back on here, get the line, get me. Hooray. And let's make this correction to my own thing, because I forgot to add the 2 white stripes to my socks. It's very important. These socks need to have it. They have to have that whites thing. It's not even the same thing without it. Now, my other favorite thing to do with this is to go over to these lines and put a filter on them. Kind of. It's to lower the brightness. And you see how it just fucking pops. I forgot my teeth. Oh. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. Alright. So, remember how I said that there is a slight problem with the way of coloring that I do? There are little green flakes that are across both of these drawings. They are all over. Easy way of fixing that is doing the exact same thing I just did to the line thing and doing a hue shift, making that entire thing black. They disappear. They are completely goddamn gone. And a little bit of black inside of the lines isn't that bad. Boom. And they're just fucking gone. Okay. Now it's time for snooze line. Filter. Hue. And it transforms. Boosh. Sweetness. Okay. Now I'm going to create a new thing above this layer. And we're going to try the airbrush. Because I was doing this technique last night with a piece that I finished. I guess I could probably pull up for half a second just to show off kind of what I'm talking about. Give me a second here. Open. So for this, which I did last night, I was using the airbrush to create these shadows over here, and I thought it looked very good. In fact, I still kind of like the way it looks. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this. I'm hoping it looks as good as I remember it looking. Oh. Right. Clipping. I can use that same clipping technique for this. Weird. Very strange. It was working just fine last night. Now it's not. Oh! Because I have it on the wrong spot. I need it here. And boom, it works just fine. Layer organization. the nice thing about the airbrush for this is that it adds this very light opacity on the outside of it, which is great for lights and shadows. It also means that I can do very little and it'll still come up fairly well with the shading. I gotta make sure I'm doing just enough. There we go. Oop. Got a little bit of that into the hair. Yeah. I can even do the same thing actually with the eyes, which I think is really cool. I'm not going to actually work that other eye. There's too much going on there. Nice. Probably make this a little bit bigger. Ooh, what's going on here? Is that with the lines? It's not, it's with the color. There are apparently a lot of things that I missed. Jeepers. Alright, correct that. Now then. There we go. Maybe increase the shadow over here. Dark shadow. Nice. Copy that. Too big. Shrink that down. All of this hand is going to be shadowed. Bottom part of it is especially going to be shadowed. There we go. There we go. Yeah. we go. There we go. Gonna be mostly dark over here. Let's see here. Yeah. I don't want to go about this. Like this. There we go. That's better. That's better. If I sound like I'm not talking as much, I'm honestly starting to stare off into space. Usually happens when I'm doing art for a while. Usually that's a good time for taking a break, but I am stupid and I don't do that. On a side note, take breaks, people. Don't do what I do. Don't be like me. Don't be a dumbins. Oh, those are white. Damn it. Go figure. Go figure. Yeah, those already look better just simply doing that. Sweet. I think I've just about got my stuff done as far as my end of it. Oh no, I still forgot the tie. Still gotta do that. There we go, there we go, there we go. God, this would have been so much easier for doing some of the other things I've done in the past. Some streamer friends of mine by the names of Ogre Eniac that I do some art for from time to time. We have a joint custody OC called Ribbon Knight and Ribbon Queen. And this technique would have made doing the coloring of that girl so much easier. My goodness. Anything I want to do for this? I think maybe some light highlights. Really light highlights. Maybe I'll do the same for some of the skin. Yeah, works for me. Alright, on to Snoo. New layer above them, make a clipping layer. There we go, there we go. Because it's like the same color, I can actually use it for this too. Oh, art cheating. God, Snoo was so happy when they found the dab move. Like, it just kind of came out of nowhere, and they just non-stop super dab people just over and over and over again. I don't blame them. Like, that's the kind of discovery that you just kind of go ham with. You know? Like, what kind of game gives you a super dab and doesn't expect you to abuse the hell out of it? There we go. There's that. Now for the fingies. There we go. Yeah. I think this is very fitting music for the art I'm doing now. I'm digging this song. My God, I might have listened to this one more. Yeah. Alright. Oops. Just realized I got that blue in her hand. Oh no! Snoo! Your hand is blue!
Oh no!
The blue hand. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. This is pretty much all going to be in shadow over here. Oops. Got a little too crazy with that. There we go, there we go. Yeah. Now for the shirt shading. Yeah, it's looking great. It's looking great. Heck yeah. Move this over a little bit. Yeah. And there we are. We got us done. Heck yeah. Not bad, not bad. Let's save this. Call it River City Utes. We'll make it a PNG as well. No, PNG. Cool. Transparent, right on. So, we got it done. We have the finished product. I'll be posting this to Twitter, which you can find at Mr. Mocs1. And I'll be putting this on my Discord as well, which the link for that is in my bio and things below on the Twitch page for Poor Chemistry. So if you're curious about that, you can find it there. I do upload these things also to YouTube, and I don't think I have a link for it in my YouTube yet. So just go to Mr. Mocs at twitch.tv to find that particular link if you're interested in joining the Discord, as well as seeing what other art we've created in the past. You know, it's also a pretty chill place where you can find out more things about what we're up to. Let's get that posted over here. And boom. Actually, you know what I should do? Let's crop it. Select inverse, sorry. There we go. Alright. I guess I'll delete this one that I got over here for the crop version. Alright. There we go. Yeah! Alright. So that's the art that I made, and I think that might be about all I'm going to do at the moment. So this was mostly just me popping in and being like, hey, let's stream and let's get this going just to see what it ends up as. I want to thank, I guess, everybody who came out today. Thank you for that. More actual streams will be tomorrow. I think I'm going to be doing Persona 4. We'll see what the rest of this week looks like. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I hope everybody stays safe, stays hydrated, and remembers to wash their hands. Have a good night. Bye-bye.